Glory be. I was told today, early in the morning, by one Diamond Dog Dave Brennan. I'm Chris, by the way, and that's Matt.
Matt.
This is a Laser Time stream. I was told there is a Planet of the Apes game in the PSN store, and when anytime there's a Planet of the Apes anything, you know me. I love Planet of the Apes. I'll buy anything.
It was $19.99.
No, it was more expensive than that.
How much
so
was
I just
it?
bought it, and you're telling me now it's been pulled?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I don't like the idea of playing a what you call it? They say unfinished. It was an unfinished game. I don't like the idea of showcasing a game that's not done, but fuck it. Like I played a little bit of it. I was shocked to find out what type of game it was.
How unfinished can it be if it's ready to be released
no, I didn't
on
see
PSN?
I didn't notice anything but some textures that didn't load, and that was it.
Which could just be the
But
way it
I think the
works.
big thing is this uses Sony's PlayLink, and that does not exist. That is supposed to be an app available in the App Store. It is not there. Did we just lose sound?
Oh no. The apes.
Once, we were part of Great Caesar's tribe.
Great Caesar.
Great Caesar's tribe.
4-layer beat 'em up, right?
What?
No, Steve's knowing. What kind of game do you think this is? Full Amish? Hi, everybody.
Led by father.
Trado says, "Do you hate every APC?
No!
Chimpanzee.
I hate that. That is
moons.
some people's only frame of reference for one of the finest sci-fi series in history.
I
This,
love
the entire series is the finest,
Uh,
or the first movie is the finest.
First movie is 4-star, golden, Oscar-worthy,
Yeah, it's classic.
amazing, and the new trilogy that this is based on is fucking stellar. It's way better than it has
winter
any
is
right to be.
coming.
We talked about it on Laser Time's
And there is
Confusing
no more
Timelines
food.
episode. Best threequel. It has one of my favorite third movies that throws everything into a wrench into
We
everything.
must find food somewhere soon.
But I don't know where this takes place. They talk about
apparently between the last two movies.
okay.
Yeah.
So
So they're-
post-Rise, pre-war.
They're starving.
No, post-dawn.
Post-Dawn, sorry. Pre-war.
And I didn't remember that being a condition in the first film. That they were the land was dying out. They were struggling to find food.
In San
Baby
Francisco,
monkey.
They
there's 50 burrito places every 10 steps.
I don't want to ruin the new movie for you. It comes out on Blu-ray this week, and you should buy it. Dang it!
The movie's great.
The big thing is it's not a game; it's an interactive game. Peace from Moi is ruining it. What I didn't know is that this is a Telltale game. Period.
Oh.
Oh ho!
And it
But not for Telltale.
and you have 3
you
buttons.
have to hold that button a long time.
Do I accept food or do not accept food?
Coco will remember
Which,
this.
no, I was a real question posed to you.
Oh, don't. Give it to the baby.
No.
Oh, I didn't realize it was the question.
Jason.
Jason. And I love these new movies so
Oh my
much.
god, look at the baby. Aaron Chados asked, do all these apes have their dicks out for Harambe?
Yes, at all times.
I mean, they
That's what
naturally do.
All apes know how to do.
I like that one has a crown, so you know it's a lady, just like a Miss Pac-Man. Juno, that ape got pregnant.
Which one? Justify
Juno.
or reassure?
Reassure. Be a nice ape.
You come first, baby.
Whoa, this guy's giving some pretty good tips on how to properly finger an ape.
I was watching this, and the movie was, you know, it's very elegant, the effects. I think the best compliment I can give War for the Planet of the Apes, I never thought for a second about them being effects. I was just, these are apes. I've experienced 2 movies like this. At no point did I recognize them as not living creatures. This, not so much. And this opening of no talking reminds me a little too much of Star Wars Holiday Special.
That still looks pretty good.
No,
They're
it looks
talking.
fine.
They're just talking in ape language.
Yeah.
This mountain has no food.
There's no ape named Ape who can talk. It sounds like John Cleese.
I hope. Are we gonna get to meet the Steve Zahn ape from?
We'll see.
I love
What
that
do I
guy.
do? You might be right.
Father had no choice. You may be right. I may be crazy, but I just might be the ape you're
don't agree.
looking for.
You may be right, brother, but you're wrong for now.
Is that a?
But
What's
it
his name?
is surprising. Am I wrong here that nobody else other than Telltale has made a Telltale game?
I mean, there are new adventure games. Maybe they don't all
I mean,
play like
there's like
Telltale.
Life is Strange.
A game of Life is
Yeah.
Strange is a great example. There you go. But this feels like a Telltale game, but definitely looks way better. Did you
I
say
mean,
this
this
is
being-
produced by Andy Serkis's?
Yeah.
What do I support? My brother or my wife?
Oh no.
Which one? Which one?
Wife.
Waka.
The wife. The wife.
You also don't have timing in this.
There we go.
Oh.
Think.
I think you might later on. And again, this allows for some aspect of local multiplayer, and I think that's why it shouldn't have been released, because that app doesn't exist. Because otherwise, you guys would be able to dictate choices. He just called him Clarence. That's more recent in the movie.
Plate face, as I call him.
Love that guy. When does Art Carney show up with a hologram sex machine? John Wheel goes, that is a too accurate Life Day Star Wars holiday special.
Freeman
reference.
Matthews is doing some ASL in the chat that I don't understand. Eats the baby.
But we'll see.
Trophy. Oh, so you do both human and
Tom
yes.
Ross.
And these people, I just
He was a good leader
I don't know
of
anything
this
about
town.
them. I mean, I don't think we
A
saw
fair
those
leader.
apes.
Oh yeah, I can see the texture stuff.
Yeah. Last time I saw Andy
Didn't
Serkis in a
always agree
game
with
was a
him.
game about a guy named
But when
Monkey.
things got
Oh,
bad,
did you notice he's the executive
let us
producer of this
all.
game?
Yeah.
Yeah, his company,
now
I
his
think.
wife, Jess,
So I
has
remember
agreed
getting
to
here and
carry
like, wait,
his
who
work
am I?
on.
Yeah, who's this?
I
who
guess I'm-
who you representing right now? I guess the woman, because that guy's
Let
her
us
son,
hope.
I guess.
I have to go now. My son needs me.
and
Mom, don't touch me. I need my space. You made the wrong decision.
You're embarrassing me in front of the apes.
Wait, are we crossing over with the second half of Interstellar right now?
Rest easy.
Where's Topher Grace?
Jonah Gregory says that the new King's Quest is a good non-Telltale adventure game.
Yeah, that's still like very interactive game. Yeah. So I don't think, because the controls tutorial they gave me had nothing to do with me moving around at all. So I didn't think this would be that fun to stream. And hey, it may get taken down anyway. Apparently this game is not released yet. But we didn't get provided with a copy, and nobody told me, so what am I supposed to do?
This guy looks like they couldn't get the rights to use Aaron Paul, but this is based on an Aaron Paul movie.
Okay.
McKay Ash says, they're a mod to give all the apes bright red ties.
But no collars. What the fuck? Yogi Bear wears a collar.
Jess.
I don't think making no choice is an
loss.
option. It doesn't look
Yeah, I
like
don't
it.
think it just... Well, it might be later in the
It's
game, but
not
that was
just
the
yours.
prologue.
Jeff Bridges is here. That's cool.
We'll see. What
Let's be direct. This guy seems a little bit pushy.
do you want, Mal?
What do you want, Rainey?
John Wigo says, if evolution is a thing, why are there still apes?
Everybody respected Tom. He was a strong leader. It's what Millerton needed.
These are not apes.
This
These
town
are
is
not apes. Just in case you're tuning into Planet of the Apes, these are not apes. Not the apes.
Winter is coming.
That's from a show I
Someone's gonna have
like.
to make some tough decisions. You really think that's you?
There's a lot of air in this game.
Okay.
A lot of shoe leather.
What do you want me to be, combative?
Yeah,
or-
let's keep being a jerk to this guy. I don't like him.
Are you saying that's you?
Booster Duck says, what's old Rick Grimes doing there?
My character will remember that.
Well, here they know me, Jess. They trust me. Do you really know what we got in store for winter? Whether we're prepared or not.
This feels like a bad lip syncing video.
Good job on your
That guy
son.
sounds like the guy from that.
I need to talk to my son.
It is weird. Like
Fairly
it,
well.
it feels like this game also is missing a soundtrack from the Monkeys.
Yeah.
I hear Tom Petty is mayor over the next settlement over. John Wheel goes with a killer Postman reference.
Giving me orders.
What an
Now
awful
you're in
film.
charge.
I've never seen that movie.
Don't.
I didn't ask for this.
I didn't ask for this job.
At least they're saying what they're really saying. You ever play a game with one of these where it gives you a
I
dialogue?
did.
Yeah, I didn't mean to say that.
Like you click like, I didn't ask for this, and she'll be like, I didn't fucking ask for this, you little shit.
Dude, what are you doing? I just want to do fucking
Still can't believe you're running
Justin
this place
Long's
now.
character from F is for Family. That fucking kid makes me laugh
That
so
kid's
much.
so funny.
Ugh.
That whole show's great.
You're not the only one.
No Country for Old Apes.
Come on. It's enough now.
And I'm terrified. I'm terrified about spoiling anything for War of the Planet of the Apes. That movie for me
Almost.
was really... Oh my god, we're the same age.
What was David Cage's last game? What was it
Beyond?
called?
Yeah, Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond Two Souls. I'm getting some real vibes of that in this.
Except you could play that one. Oh, maybe I get to walk around in this one.
He looks like he forgot toilet paper and has to wipe.
Oh, I got that in my McDonald's Happy Meal for the Jungle Book. He did flips.
Yeah, it would be great if you had a Christopher Walken voice.
How?
My sons,
And was enormous.
Yes.
Tola, Bren,
What up?
Ooh, I want to be like you.
The snow has fallen. The tribe is hungry. Scared.
They never talk this
We must
much
show
English
them
to each
we
other.
are strong.
The movie is all them just doing like.
Caesar does as the most evolved
Yeah.
of the apes.
You will lead
And
us
Steve
to
Zahn's
the
character
Yeah.
is
and take Britain.
crazy.
But he's
fluid.
also not like. He's not into the monkey tribe dynamic.
Monkey
and
torture.
yeah.
Tribe see brothers strong together.
Oh no. Who's Tola?
I don't know who Tola is.
I just showed
He's the guy who
Lawrence.
was just talking.
What up, Tola?
When you get to brood at a picture of
Yes, Father.
James Franco.
I will follow Tola.
Oh, there's an argument going on in the chat about if Postman's good.
Oh God, no.
This game is boring.
I think we're losing some sound here.
No, they don't talk with each other sometimes. They use sign language. Come on.
True. I wasn't seeing anybody moving. Your father's right. What do you think?
Clarence.
Tula, because that's my favorite character from my Big Fat Greek Wedding.
Did you see the second one?
I'm not paying attention. What do we find food here on
Aaron
this mountain?
Chados says War for the Planet of the Apes is the best Steve Zahn movie since Saving Silverman. So underrated of a movie.
He was great on Modern Family, too, a couple seasons ago.
Con!
You will do as I say.
Damn.
Hunt together.
It's X to throw feces. I wish that was an option, Todd Harrison. Calm it down. Calm it down.
Bring food for tribe.
Oh boy, unreleased game. So this got pulled for real?
Yeah.
God damn it.
It was released for like an hour.
I'm just
and got
finding this
taken
out as
down.
we started this up.
But it's barely even like
Reassure.
IGN wrote about it, but I don't see any like Twitter conversation about it or what.
Because who gives a shit, I think is why.
Stop
I
it.
think it's
Even
'cause
though
nobody...
that seemed, I'm like, what is this
But-
getting in the ratings? One rating.
But
That's all it had.
it's also like this cannot come out any later than today because
yeah.
the Blu-ray's out, and it's like when after this is this still
And
viable?
I hate to say that because I want nothing but more from this
Yeah.
franchise. That movie looks like the end. It doesn't.
I
seem
thought
like
it did.
Star Wars
I
is
thought
going
it did
forward.
okay. Like
Yeah,
It
but
did,
I'm
but-
talking about the content of the film.
oh yeah,
It's over.
Yeah, well, it's like
They could
it-
figure it
that's
out.
a like
I would.
that's a mid trilogy that you can just like start a new one.
Yeah. We're getting a Star Wars movie every year. Like, they'll do whatever the hell
Oh,
they
God,
want.
I wasn't paying attention again. Hope
We just-
people were.
We're about to have, what is it, our 18th Marvel movie? In 10 years?
It's antiquated that the Planet of the Apes
My
trilogy
sons
came out
will
once every 3
hunt
years.
Together.
Galaxy of the
I'm
Apes,
gonna
then
die at
Odyssey
the
of
end
the
of this,
Apes
I
is
bet.
Booster Duck. Are these monkeys going to kill any Nazis? Yeah, technically, Trevor.
Ivan Pebble says, time to milk.
So I've been learning in order.
So should we all masturbate or shit right now?
What a weird... Whoa.
It's a madhouse
This
in here.
effect is upsetting my eyes. What's going on here?
Ow, ow.
Since when is looking through a chain link fence
I
make
only-
somebody blurry?
If this is an unfinished game, I've only noticed some texture pop in, and that might be part of that.
Yes, you can
Yeah, but that
see,
happens in, like,
That
most
happens in,
games.
Like
Oh yeah, like literally a person just popping in.
Yeah. I mean,
Uh,
I
Just
would...
keep being a dick to this guy. I don't
Keep
like
being a
him.
dick to him?
I
If the
don't like
game if the game was $60, I wouldn't be surprised to see that.
Somehow.
Planet of the Apes Tokyo Drift. It's like a cocktail.
But this is also
Mingo
we're playing
cocktail.
this on a pro, so it should be like.
Oh shit! I meant to be mean to him
Ha! That is a big
because
question.
I'm flirting.
I wish I had a
Oh,
good
rainy.
goddamn answer.
This is just The Last of Us with
What part of the
apes.
game do we hit the 60s? The very beginning. Wait, that was just encouraging more talk.
No easy answers.
Think I love you, baby.
And are you
And with
gonna
like the
tell
content of this
people
game so far, this should have
what
just
the
been a
hell we're
bonus
facing?
with the Blu-ray. Like if you buy the Blu-ray, you should just get this game.
I think
And never
that
touch it.
depends. Like,
It look. I mean, a lot of work went into this. Like, so
what do you think, guys? People need to know. Keep this quiet.
yeah, people need to know.
People need to know.
What do they need to know?
Everyone's
Wasn't
gonna
paying
have
attention.
to know.
That there are apes out there,
Information is power.
Not for
and
now.
our voices are leaving us.
Egon Cooper is calling this
careful
No
with
Country
that
for Old
one.
Apes. I like that.
More
People
choices
get
than
scared.
Persona. You need to improve your social link with those
I am
monkeys.
thou art ape.
Ivan
Yes.
Piebon asked how much this game is.
Was it $30?
$29.99 for
Jesus
me.
Christ!
But it's an apes thing, so money is not an option.
And also, like Telltale series are usually $25, so it's not that.
Yeah,
insane.
and we don't know how big this is. It was a 20.
Oh, are you actually gonna move?
no,
so
I don't
weird.
think so. Like,
Oh,
it was a 20 gig download as well, so
Dang.
there might be a ton of shit here.
Do you know what the
Writers,
Sony link or whatever it's called, what that content
Playlist.
is?
No, I don't know what it is or what it'll do, but I think it's. I think Telltale doesn't Telltale offer the ability to do couch
yeah,
co-op.
something like that.
So I
never actually
think
did
it's
it,
that. Walking Dead's coming on. So is this the same
This doesn't look good.
Woody Harrelson outpost from War?
You in a hurry to start a fight?
You got till they get up here. What are you hitting to do this?
Left and right.
Left and right.
Yeah. I have not hit
What?
X
You just
in
made a
like 10
decision.
minutes.
Close enough. Should still be a little bit authoritative.
That's close enough.
Hey, they didn't tell us she was gonna say that.
Okay, one more foot. Now it's close enough.
That's too far. Y'all need to go back.
Well, I guess you could see
Those
my
horses
friend here's
talk.
hurt bad.
He's also got a shitty haircut.
And who do I have the pleasure of addressing?
Jeez, that guy's hideous.
I'm in charge here.
What do you think? Assertive or
Yeah.
aggressive?
Aggressive.
Assertive.
What do you want?
Straight to business, okay.
To breed.
Well, I'm Jacob Willits. And my wounded friend here, that's Oswald Reeves.
That's Von Kaiser from Punch-Out.
Hunting accident. He's hurting bad.
I got one of those neo-Nazi haircuts. Someone shot me because of it.
Ross.
Planet of the
I'm in
Apes.
charge here.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Egon Cooper, we play as people, but
So you
also
think
as
you
the
might
apes.
be able to help us?
Both
You're
sides.
playing as people in this as Egon Cooper. Why?
What did you have in
There's
mind,
some
Mr.
sympathetic
Willits?
people in the
Yeah,
series.
every time you're playing as a human,
Well,
there
I'd
should be a
like to tend to my
countdown to when
friend's
you get to play as the
wounds.
apes again.
When are they gonna get to the
Our hands, a few
apes?
nights, some water feed for our horses. Maybe do some work for you in exchange?
Maybe you can teach me how to just shave my
What happened
mustache
to
and
him?
not the rest of my beard.
What happened to him?
Like I said, hunting accident.
They have one full beard together.
I got clumsy. It happens.
Kofufi Addict
just
says, "Where the
drifters,
hell is
Miss
Paul
Ross, trying to stay
Giamatti?
alive."
Fucking apes.
The fuck is Paul Giamatti?
We just what?
You don't get many strangers around here.
Tom Cruise."
I don't believe.
And you just drifted here.
Who should I says, "Where's oh, I
What
get
the
it.
hell
Coral,
brought you to Millerton?
Coral." I hate that show.
Things got bad
Glory.
out there, you know. Hunger, disease, and dying. There's a lot of scared people.
These are good voices,
People who
but I
want
can't
what
place any of
somebody
them.
else
But I also
has.
I don't know if they
We're a
just
lot
did like
better
motion
off.
capture. But
I think
On
that
our
they're
own.
real actors.
Once again, the warning being, this might be an unfinished game. I did not know it got pulled from the store before we decided to do this live.
What do
I
you
found
say,
out just
Jess?
before we started. But as long as I get to meet Caesar,
I don't like the looks of these guys.
me neither.
We haven't got food to spare.
Wait a minute. That man's hurt.
Jesus, look at all these crazy
Came
eyes.
up here screaming about heritage.
Maria, Rainey sucks.
She's right. We can't just turn them away.
Ivan Pabon says, "This Fallout mod is weird."
Let him in. Yeah.
Let the
let
right
him
one in. Flamin' Cacho says, "When are we gonna get to the ape
Come on
factory?" Oh!
Oh,
Ow!
that's so cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
Nice
cool.
and slow.
I hate letting outsiders in, but I love opening the store. I love my dead gay son.
Flamingo Cocktail says,
Like a
when we get...
primate cowboy riding a horse in a chimpanzee rodeo. Oh, sorry for your
What is
Matthews.
that?
I thought he was doing Bon Jovi.
No, he's doing like a primate cowboy. Riding a horse in a chimpanzee rodeo.
And now he just
And we'll
got
have to
fucking copyright
quarantine.
strike.
Good.
Jesus, man. Statue of Liberty, this was our planet. Everybody knows that already. The most spoiled thing in pop culture history.
I don't like the idea of Milhouse getting shot by two super intelligent apes in one day.
That was a Homer quote, not a Millhouse's dad quote.
That was our planet.
Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, but it's
That
more
was our
fun.
planet.
It's more fun to do.
Damn you! You blew it all to
Ow.
hell.
Why do they ride horses? If the apes have already taken over, shouldn't they be launched from barrel to barrels? Is Trevor Cuba?
Home sweet home.
It is a horrible world they live in, but it is a more adorable world. Apes are riding horses.
Instead of rhinoceroses.
Yeah.
Flamingo Cocktail asks, when we're
Rampy.
gonna get to the ape factory.
And
That's how we got started on this Millhouse's dad thing.
Oh.
That looks good. Looks like a cool wallpaper.
But when we're gonna get to the factory is a
Welcome
it's
to
a Bart
Skyrim.
reference.
It's a Millhouse reference.
No, is it?
Yeah, Millhouse says it.
Oh. When are we gonna get to the witch factory? Which one? It's the fireworks.
The fireworks factory.
Kill so many deer, man.
Oh, join the Thieves Guild. Oh. Min-max.
Haha, I'll kill more.
This is dangerous.
All right, I'm doing whatever Dave says.
I don't want to. Gotta be a pacifist
Caution.
monkey.
Ice up here.
Just jumped in. Did I miss Troy McClure proclaiming his hatred for every APCs? Guys, 8 movies are referenced now.
Or Nintendo bought too much higher shit here? I think he's trying to say hentai shit because he's in Japan.
Oh.
He says his luggage is bursting.
John Weigel has asked, so there are ape rednecks? Steve Zahn was like an ape hipster in the new movie.
Ooh, brother.
Fancy intellectual.
Hey, check it out. I'm a fucking ape. That's Matthew McConaughey.
Dr. Zayas.
Hey, I'm an ape over here.
Eric Strom. There's no Zayas in this.
Did you just get shot? Or?
Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas.
Maurice is named for the actor who played Dr. Zayas in the original.
Are you an ape who can talk? It'd be cool if you were. No, I put this
That is Clarence. Some rednecks do throw poop, so it's possible, says me and Mr. Mustard.
Eat off my face.
Don't follow too, but plainly he will lead you in the tribe.
War Nintendo bought no hentai. Why even go to Japan?
Oh, damn it.
It is like this.
Clarence is always right.
I feel like in Walking Dead, when you're given an option, they're spaced out enough that you know the gravity of it. This is like there's every like 2 minutes you got an option. It's like I wasn't paying enough attention to the conversation to actually weigh in on it.
It's the only method of input in the whole game, so they got to keep giving it to you.
It looks a lot better than a Telltale game, but I still think there's things to learn about the pacing, and this is a difficult way to tell a story in a game with no gameplay.
Yeah. Willie Fresh says, so is this the game?
Indeed it is.
Yes, it is. This is a video game released for $29.99 US dollars in America in 2017.
Look, I'm a fan of the Apes.
Yeah.
I would have paid double and
Whoa,
cut it in half.
that guy's neck's wider than his torso.
Yeah, that guy. That's a gorilla.
They're guys. You
Brutus
can't call them ape guys.
is...
I call my cats guys.
Wasn't paying attention to what he said.
Et tu brute. He's right.
I mean, look,
Who gives a
he's
shit?
so big. I would say he's right.
He's...
Don't get mad.
He's just pointing at his like neck. Huge. Why didn't they just do a fucking just make it all
Not
in
enough
English?
food on the mountain.
All right. Oh, I'm
I mean,
telling
I
Clarence to
can
F off?
just tell
No.
that.
The monkey will remember that. Says Trevor Cuban.
They should just do they should just do a Hunt for Red October and just like zoom in and now they're all speaking English. The monkey will remember that.
What the hell is this, Iski Leva? This is Planet of the Apes: Last Frontier, a game I bought before it was pulled from PSN. And since I love Planet of the Apes, I'm gonna keep playing it.
Bore for the Planet of the
Now,
Apes.
Brutus is a reference to the name change of Bluto when King Features tried to throw a little sway at Paramount. No,
So the next scene should be the
joke.
horses talking about the apes to each other.
This is ludicrous. Oh, what? Who was Tula and who just said what?
Yeah, I'd say agree with Tola. If that's still out on the ridge.
Needs more X-Men since I haven't found one. Do we know why it was pulled? I think, if I had to guess,
it's unfinished.
There's,
Oh.
well, hey,
Get a trophy.
Playlink functionality for an app that doesn't exist,
Yeah.
and some of the textures pop in a little odd, but other than that, it's fine.
For the tribe.
Always in Redmond, there is no music. There's a little bit, but it's really sparse. And Joe Mogo says, it was the best of times. It was the blurst of times. You stupid monkey.
Fucking love that line.
Trevor Cuba says, we could have streamed Nier, but no.
I ain't got no Nier. Y'all know someone at Square Enix, you tell them to give me a call. I'll play Nier tomorrow.
Okay, Ash says, drink every time the sign language makes them point at their dicks. Chapter 1, 2 tribes, make up your mind. Is it 1 or 2?
We're still in the first chapter.
We're past the prologue.
This is now
the game
chapter
begins. Oh, okay, good. They're apes.
Now it'll be fun.
Scrum.
But man, if they made this like a Telltale game, couldn't they possibly have like released this earlier, but in chapters? But I guess if you don't get that first chapter out by the time the movie's done,
20 gig strikes me as pretty big, and that's
yeah,
how
that
big
seems like the
game
entire
is.
game. But it's like, I guess there's only really 2 times you can put out a movie.
What is the Enterprise randomly going to land, says Jamie Carrera. Hey, they did cross over in a great Boom comic book. Planet of the Apes meets Star Trek. Corey, this is not a game by Telltale, but it is technically a Telltale game, yes. I want this game to turn to Breath in the Wild Chapter 2. It's McKay Ash.
Now it's making me think of
I
Half-Life
get to
2.
go up there, and we're not going to play for all that long because obviously this is all spoilers. And I do want to
Also, it
respect
sucks.
the people who make the game. Like they didn't want it released this way. I didn't know that till we started.
Humans.
Don't give us a copyright strike.
I wonder how that happened. So it must have been up there for some kind of certification, and then someone just flipped a switch.
I mean, stranger things have happened with online
Humans
stores.
here.
Or maybe it's just sitting in the
But,
hopper
like,
waiting for
I was
PlayLink.
mystified that this is play with PlayLink, and like this doesn't exist. Why would you come out if this doesn't exist? Oh.
This is where they meet Steve Zahn
I hope we get to meet Steve Zahn.
and the little girl.
But you know we can't. You know why?
Because he hadn't met
'Cause it doesn't
anyone
happen yet.
before.
Never met anybody.
Yeah.
But maybe you can
But
just
then
like
meet him in the movie.
maybe you can like see him from afar, like
Ooh, sweet, a stealth mission.
yeah.
Or just like, let's just watch Saving Silverman.
So when are the monkeys gonna do it? I mean, he said the F word, but I wanted to make it a state reference.
They not do it. They make a lot.
They make a lot.
Make a love.
Somebody say something. Oh.
Let's just talk about more state
Let's go to the zoo
sketches.
and watch the monkeys make a mori.
Hi.
Oh,
Hey, come on, get it
thanks.
out of here. Yeah. Notifications off.
Fade for whatever 97 if you're in the chat right now. Tisk tisk.
Maybe Bison. Or Balrog in Japan.
Now we hunt.
How do they decide what to say in English? Is it for emphasis? Because it is dramatically for emphasis, but does it work that way for them?
I would imagine if you're like, they use it sparingly in moments where Caesar is speaking to a wide group of people where signing might not work. Then he talks when he's speaking to a lot of people.
Yeah,
Where
if it's dark out.
signals
Also,
can
you
be-
probably want to yell more.
At least they've evolved beyond just Tim Allen Grunch. There's a Laser Time community on PSN. Indeed, there is, McKay Ash. And apparently, I have to let people in. I didn't know I was the mod of that.
How long are they going to pan back on this? Or-
Rookie mistake. Notifications. Yeah, it's a new system.
I thought it was gonna be link leaning. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, totally saw you on PS4 playing this when they were playing South Park, and then came to the stream.
Cool.
Disco Hero. It is a tie-in. It is a prequel to the latest movie, so it's in between the second and third movies of the new trilogy.
Well,
Which
it could be an interquel that's occurring at the same time as the events of the movie.
I mean, fuck this game. Let's just talk about the movies. So the current trilogy is the best blockbuster series currently running in American theaters, for sure. I mean, it is better than Star Wars,
I would
better than
say
Marvel, it's better
released
than
in
X-Men.
the Modern age. I don't want it to be over, but a concise trilogy released every one movie every 3 years. It seems like so not 2017.
Yeah. I even saw,
beautiful.
because the last one I saw it said something was like set between the 2014 and 2017 movies. And I was like, oh man, the first one came out in 2014. That's such a long time ago. Then I was like, oh my god, the
Should
first
I
one
go
came
alone
out.
or
Go alone.
I want to
let's see what
say
happens.
you should say this will be easy just because I want to see you kill
Yeah,
all
let's see
those
that.
cows, but I kind of.
you shouldn't do this in your playthrough, people.
Ross Ginsburg says, can I play the piano anymore? I don't know why that's Fred Schneider doing it. Can I play the piano?
A Planet of the Apes piano player.
Do you know the improv game? Hey, Fred Schneider, what are you doing?
No.
Everybody stands in a circle, and everybody goes, hey, Fred Schneider, what are you doing? And then whoever's next in the line says a normal, mundane thing as Fred Schneider. So you say, like, brushing my teeth to get rid of plaque, and then it goes to the next person.
Gotta pick up that Blu-ray later tonight. I wrote a little thing for the Amazon release article. You can use those links on LaserTime, podcast.com. They do support us.
Father said.
But I've been in the
Father
predicament of
said.
future-proofing my movies, and for like $5 more, you can get not only War of the Planet of the Apes 4 in 4K, you can get the trilogy in 4K, and I might do that.
Yeah, why not?
Go in your spot.
What do
Well,
I
you already
do?
started to reassure him before, right?
And all the 4K stuff plays on current Blu-ray players. So, This is a movie series I will watch
Father
over
said.
and over and over.
Freeman Matthews says, is the intermittent sign language due to the voice actor strike? Which is still going on, by the way.
Should I?
Keep you safe. You got you might as well commit to
Thank
being
you,
nice
Corey.
to him.
Corey said, nice job in LT this week. He liked the
Hey.
sitcoms.
That's all credit goes to Matt on that.
No, you guys were great.
No, we were.
It's a
good.
team
Right,
effort
right.
always,
You're
and
right.
Hank was great on it too. Hearing Hank
Juno's
freak the
a
fuck
real
out at a crazy spider was super fun. Egon Cooper says Juno's a real sissy.
That's what this is, a beef stealing mission?
somebody said that the sign like Freeman Matthews said the sign language might be lazy writing, and Trevor Cuba said lazy. Someone tried very hard to make this the most boring thing I've ever seen.
What do we do? Do we deal?
Who gives a shit,
Only
Chris?
only take steer.
Just put a
No,
drinking
let's be
bird.
aggressive. Let's be aggressive.
Yeah.
This isn't my MLG playthrough. We're seeing what's possible.
Oh man,
Go the
Yeah.
most aggressive and crazy with everything.
Kovivi acted.
Not okay.
Says Kovivi addict.
Ivan Pabone says, "Can you guys play the Game Boy? This is boring." Hey, there might be some Game Boy stuff coming up. We might be playing a Game Boy
I
game.
don't even know what he's talking about.
You know what I'm talking about. Maybe two of us will play a Game Boy game at the same time.
Yeah. Kill the humans. Kill them.
Freeman Matthews says, "Fight the Humies."
Damn, I got automatic weapons. Hopefully I have an option to shoot a person. Move. We're on strike.
It's Lil Pete.
What? Are the cows
Dance,
sentient?
Petunia, dance. Ape no-go Rambo against apes.
Shit, Mikey. Someone's out there.
We're gonna fuck all these cows.
Jeez. Why would you say that, Dave?
Dave, can't. You can take the boy at a cow.
Oh, we got something different here.
Trigger an action choice. Press X within the time limit. Hold X to continue. Okay.
God, you have to hold it for so long.
MLG.
Pretend to be cow. Whoa. Oh, that's a good shot.
Got that bump stock, dog.
What a shitty shot.
This is more cursing than in the movies.
Trevor Cuba says everyone hates Tim Allen these days, but Galaxy Quest was awesome. Hell yeah, it was.
Did you miss that shooting command before?
I don't believe I did.
Oh, no.
Ivan Pablo says MLG, ECW.
Is this a cow chipping mission?
No human, no ape. Here. Tribe in danger.
No human, no ape.
Human won't live.
I'm a jerk.
Just tell everyone everything's their fault because they keep giving you that option.
I'm
Cronenberg
being a
says
jerk.
wrecked. What is that pose? Accidental
We
Renaissance.
must tell.
Father
I would never lie to my father in my normal playthrough. I just
Who are you playing as right now? Is that not Caesar?
I don't know. No,
I thought it was fucking Caesar.
No, it's the.
This is good hunt.
It's not Caesar.
We are strong hunters.
Not Caesar.
We find much food for tribe.
It's two brothers.
It's just two brothers.
It's
Called Two Brothers.
Sound design really isn't finished. Says Ozan Redmond. I can't speak to any of that, but I do feel a little guilty if the developer said the game wasn't ready and we're streaming this. But I
feel
love
bad,
Planet of the Apes. I'm not having I don't have a problem with any of this. The only hiccup is maybe some of the storytelling pacing and just some texture pop in, but all that shit can be fixed in an update.
I feel bad making fun of it. Not Caesar?
Nah, Caesar. Wake up, preacher.
Is that a zombie jacking off? Hey, it's that guy that's not Mark Hamill that you see in
It's that
stuff.
guy who got killed in the first episode of Surrender.
That's the guy I'm talking about, isn't it? When you see that guy, are you like,
Yeah,
is
not
that guy
Mark
not
Hamill.
Mark Hamill? He came back in the comic book.
Did
He had a robot eye.
What the hell happened?
He works with these
My
lines.
shoulder
Monkey shot me.
took a shot.
You guys think I look
Where's
like Mark
Pete?
Hamill?
So if you were worked on the side of the monkeys, you could skip that question.
Oh god, I'm gonna die.
That is weird. There's plenty of games that do that.
Don't you think that Luke Skywalker would age better than Mark Hamill has?
What if we lost?
I think about that a lot.
Access to the Force stream, you'd think.
Maybe because he's been on the island. Maybe it's rough.
Mark.
Rough winds and such.
Waiting for the monkeys to put on plastic spheres and roll over the humans.
Monkey Ball.
Oh,
Monkey Ball
God,
reference.
Trevor Cuba.
Sega's best franchise.
That is almost true.
Dude, it's up there. That game, Monkey Ball
In terms
rules.
of consistency.
I just got maybe I kept it. I was given by Sega at a press event a Monkey Ball from the 3DS one, a banana holder, like a plastic solid banana holder.
I remember this.
I put it on eBay. No one bought it, so I kept it.
Yeah, no, I mean, more than one. Apes.
Apes. Apes, man. What about the herd?
Yeah, who cares about Pete?
Ask her where little Pete is.
Wow, so that character was named
he was
Pete,
named
and he
Pete.
actually had Pete's hat. I gotta think that's a bit of an homage.
I wouldn't say the same for Obi-Wan. I thought he aged very gracious. I mean, he's no Trainspotting guy. What the fuck's that guy's name? He's not as hot as
Nobody
him.
said apes shall not kill humans. It's apes shall not kill apes. You know
Trevor
this.
Cuba says, fun fact, Jedi were supposed to age super slowly. Luke Shoal only look like he's in his mid-30s right now. Oh, Luke should only look like he's in his mid-30s right now. They
Remember
changed
to listen.
things.
They should show a prompt of what was just said in case you forget.
Rainey's never right.
Yeah,
so.
fuck Rainey.
No, this can wait till morning. No one else.
I don't even
needs
know
to
if
die
you're
tonight.
actually changing shit. Like, this could be...
I
They
don't
know
know
no one
either.
will play this
Well,
twice.
if you didn't
Get
shoot
this
that
bullet
guy,
out
this scene wouldn't be
now.
happening.
I need some help.
Everyone's pointing out the Force Lightning. Yes, I forgot about that.
Maybe
but that's
Until
not
Dawn's
bad.
a better
There's nothing more to
comparison
see.
than Telltale for this game.
Until Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
Could you move around in Until Dawn?
You could, but you could also like go down a completely different path, like a wildly different path. But whereas Telltale games kind of choices are different, but like the path is very similar.
The story's not.
This is what it's like when worlds collide. You ready to go?
So just a little more,
Ready
people.
to go.
Please
What
indulge.
you
What did you
gonna
say?
do? Hate me? What?
What are you doing? What the
Whoa,
fuck
whoa,
is
whoa,
this?
whoa.
That looked really good. That looked like live action footage.
Did.
Danny JPCW says it was almost like a large body of land occupied by mammals, some kind of planet of the apes. Planet
so-
of
You
the
sure as
apes.
hell ain't who you say you are.
So she found that, but they didn't show that in a scene. That's a little
Never
bit.
came clean, eh, Oswald?
I just use it to
Fact is, we
drink
don't want to
punch.
scare you guys
Might be
unnecessarily.
blamed for every monkey skull that comes rustling through these parts.
Well, what do you jerk off to in a post-apocalyptic landscape, huh?
Well, I'll be a monkey hunter.
You're what?
Booster Duck says, guys, I have the
Somehow
titular
they got
line in
out
this game.
that
I
smart.
say, I'm just so tired of all these Planet of the Apes.
Use guns. Guns.
We gotta get out of
Booster Duck, I
Africa.
mean this. Shove it.
Shoot you real
Shove it, mister.
Ass pennies. That looks amazing, that hand. Everything looks really plasticky, but it doesn't move well, but the
Oh, yeah.
the modeling is really good in this
Guess
game.
I'm one of those lucky types.
Can't contain Von Kaiser.
I wish they just use this to make a movie. Not this story because it's
they
super
are
boring,
scourge.
but a movie with this
It's slow
technology.
paced,
Even had
Mister. I
names.
love Blade Runner.
Tracking 'em.
I don't love this.
This
Whatever the
guy's
hell
eyes-
this is.
this guy's
Okay,
eyes
saying
are
this is
probably
Blade
mine.
Runner?
I'm saying defending Blade Runner is part of your personality.
Surprisingly
That's
great.
fine.
Maybe adopt some Planet of the Apes in there. Get some good sci-fi.
I like Planet of the Apes.
It's the best.
It's fine.
What else do
I
you
don't know
know?
if it's the best.
Yeah.
The new
you
ones
knew
are the
about these
best.
apes. Now, what else didn't you tell us?
I wouldn't say
Danny
we knew you
JPCW
had an
said,
ape problem.
I thought he
Fact
was
is,
holding
we
a
thought
chicken
you folks
nugget.
might be fine out here.
Guess now we've changed our minds.
Egon
about
Kuber says, Obi-Wan aged 50 years between movies. I have no problem with Luke being menopausal. Help hunt down the
them
apes.
apes.
Yeah,
Okay, I
make
get
some
it,
shit
these
happen.
apes are
Heroes of the
dangerous,
game,
so
let's
what do we
do
do?
You're pitting both
Hunt
sides
them
against
down,
each
drive them out of the
other.
valley?
Am I?
Yeah, appreciate that
jimboing the
vote of
situation?
confidence, but thing is, we don't know how bad your ape problem is.
Could be a whole army of them out there.
Ivan Padwan
And
says,
I'm
must
guessing you
not
folks
fall
don't have a damn
asleep.
clue what you're gonna face. So for us, come morning, we're turning south.
I knew what you meant, Ivan. Appeal. Get him on your side.
Yeah, you're right. We don't have a clue.
You definitely don't want to peel
Maybe you
around
do,
an
so
ape
why don't you
because
share
they'll
what
eat
you
the
know,
banana.
huh?
Yeah.
Jesus, I did not know where that was going.
If there is.
Feel good about that, Dave?
Yeah.
Your town, not too friendly either. I think you can sort this out.
There's a friendly nun in his town?
All right, I get it. Couple
Nobody
of
likes me. You
That
gotta
guy's-
be rude to me the whole
all
game.
talk.
That guy aged 30 years between
Come on,
cutscenes.
Jess, let's get out of here. Ma'am,
Shoot him.
Mr. Rainey, you really want our help, you know what?
Would
We'll
you like to hear my monologue
But
from
here's the thing,
Macbeth?
You need to listen to us and do exactly
It's about
what we
apes.
say.
Horatio,
What
I
we
knew
say,
him well.
More people gonna
Horatio. Oh, that sounds bad.
It did sound real bad.
It's your call, Jess.
I say yes.
I'm the boss.
Check it out.
Me.
The ape's my dick.
Yeah, well,
I'm the boss. I'm the boss.
let's get one thing straight. You don't call the shots, I do.
Jamie Carrera
well,
says, these apes are
Not
driving
right
me
now. We're gonna get some
bananas.
sleep. But come tomorrow, though, we'll track us some apes. Hell, maybe even kill a few.
Ivan Peppermint says,
Love that
that's my
show.
favorite corn song. And Eric Strom says, these apes are B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
Everybody in the chat is fired.
Y'all shut the door. We're getting a little bit of a draft in here.
I'll get it, because there's...
Whole world is Whoa! H.
Whoa! We have learned teleportation as well. I want all the apes to sound that way.
You got all them cows now.
Yeah.
Yum.
Ape, no kill ape, but kill cow.
Did you grab hamburger?
Ape,
Helper.
Ape wants medium rare, but other ape wants well done.
Who wants well done? Kill that ape.
This is no time to be monkeying around.
We can open McDonald's franchise.
Oh, dude, little baby.
Our baby's gonna have burgers.
Oh, is that his son in the new movie?
No.
No? Okay.
From
sure
what I
about that?
understand, none of these apes are in the movie at all.
What?
There's only one orangutan, and that's Maurice, not Clarence.
Orangutans.
Apes a poppins.
Egon Cooper says, "Is this Montana?"
Show loyalty.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him.
Oh, Hooray Lars is mentioning because we talked about Over the Garden Wall in bonus
So
time.
cool, so cool.
What a great thing.
Oh, my brother! The tribe!
Oizen Redmond says, it feels like a bunch of cutscenes leading to gameplay missions that don't ever happen. It's weird.
I agree with Trevor Cuba. The acting in this game is really good. Like this, like
look at that ape taint. You're not gonna get that on PS3.
Why are we saying the ape's dicks? Where are the ape's dicks? They got taints. We can see them.
I think they're inside. The China's, I mean.
I guess it makes sense. I can do that.
Okay, some of the sound seems a little unfinished, but oh well.
Well, it only seems to have it in the ape scenes, and that you can explain that with the sign language.
Can you go to Skull Island?
Oh, do I really deceive? I do. Suck it, Clarence. I've always hated your Cartoon Network show.
Daniel Treese says, "Hey, Daniel says, is there Magilla Gorilla DLC? Magilla
I can't
Gorilla,
remember what
Gorilla
he
for
sounds
sale."
like.
You're living in a.
He
monkey.
talks like this. He has like a high pitch, doesn't he?
You don't remember either.
Yeah, I think he does. No. I used to watch that a lot. That's probably the Hanna-Barbera show, non-Scooby-Doo, that I watched the most, maybe.
That's
It
impossible.
was on Cartoon Network.
You've really built a house of monkey lies.
I did. I really messed up this whole playthrough.
Make a house of monkey
Confront
pies.
Clarence!
Banana cream. Booster Duck says, does Caesar have a DLC costume as Winston from Overwatch?
Try me, dog.
Winston is just Beast, right? Like, he's like the exact same character as Hank McCoy.
How many Grape Ape jokes have I missed? No, Hooray Lars, none.
Grape Ape.
Only Magilla Gorilla got to mention.
Remember him on the Laugh Olympics? Was he on anything else? Did he have his own show?
Yeah, he had his own show.
Grape Ape. Grape Ape Adventures.
Today all ate eats because of you and Tula. Oh no, I'm losing it.
Hooray Lars
I think we
says,
might have to
nice.
shut this down soon. I was trying to get in a fight with Clarence. See if he could beat my ass. Where's the giant ape that rolls around on top of a van? There you go, Disco
Grape
Hero.
Ape?
Grape Ape. What was that guy's name?
Who?
That guy who drove the van, the Beagle.
Oh, I don't remember. I know what you're talking about.
Monster.
Coffee
I
V Addict
understand.
says, all this anger and yet zero feces being thrown.
This is our secret.
What was that little timer?
I think it was.
Between us monkeys. Yeah, what happens if you let it go? Or is that
I don't
like
know.
how long you have to hold the
I
button
think
down?
that's how long you have to hold it down.
Jeez.
Which would imply that later on certain things will take longer or less time, or you'll have less time to make give answers. I see a Zelda puzzle behind you.
Joe Moga says, I found some barrels. Let's toss them down this hill at random. Let me throw a barrel at it.
Oh, I'm going to take a rhino to the next town. Whoa.
Rampy? What's that rhino's name? Stampy? Scampy?
Yeah, I think
Ramby?
Stampy.
Is it Ramby?
Ramby or Stampy?
Trevor Cooper says,
Con!
Con! It's not Stampy, that's Bart's elephant.
Okay, guys.
Simpsons already
You
got
cut
it.
backs to humans, I swear to God, we're stopping this.
Check out that sexy ass
Man,
pose.
he looks cool.
Hi. I'm just hanging out up here.
No one gives a fuck about JoJo. Who'd that be?
That's a racist ape name.
JoJo?
Yes.
I'd have one of my friends was named Jojo. Well, his name is Joe. We called him Jojo.
You guys are so apist. Saying all they do is throw micro ape aggression. It's Eric Strong.
Micro
Strong.
ape aggression?
I made that part up.
Andy Serkis is gonna come here and beat you up for streaming this game. He's gonna show up in live action on a screen.
All right.
He's gonna take your PS4 and covet it like Gollum.
Well, we will shut it down right here then, because we have to move on and record some more
Yeah.
stuff for you nice people. So check out lasertimepodcast.com, or we had a Planet of the Apes stream of the Game Boy game that was played by none other than Tom Servo himself. We'll link that in the annotation. Be sure to check that out. Subscribe to the channel. We love you guys. And also, our Wolfenstein 2 playthrough from the same day. We are out of here, people.
Bye,
See you
guys.
later.